I know it's here somewhere. Finally. Oh, it's time for the doctor. You're listening to Dr. Bill, the computer curmudgeon. Take it away, Doctor.
Well, it's that time again, and the doctor is in. Yes, even though my voice is still rough. I've been dealing with this voice and congestion thing, and that's why I haven't done any programs, because it's sometimes rather painful to listen to me. And it's hard enough to listen to me normally. So, there you go. Anyway, we are going to have a netcast today, just because, why not? Besides, the articles on the blog are getting so old that they're beginning to gather dust. So, first item. By the way, we are proud members of the Tech Podcast Network, techpodcast.com. If it's tech, it's right here on Dr. Bill, the Computer Curmudgeon. We're also proud members of the International Association of Internet Broadcasters, and hopefully they won't kick me out for this voice. Sorry. Anyway, first item. Chinese internet firm is going to buy Opera. They probably already have. This was February 10th when I posted this. $1.2 billion for Opera, a browser. Opera's a fine browser, don't get me wrong, but I prefer Chrome, and Chrome is free. I don't have to pay $1.2 billion. I know they just want to put their name on it. And they're Chinese, so it may be a Chinese name instead of Opera. I don't know. Anyway, another weird item from February 12th. This goes back a ways, like I said. Google is retiring Picasa. A lot of you are saying, Dr. Bill, I know Google's retiring Picasa. That happened a long time ago. Well, yeah. But when I first pinned this article, it was fresh news. It gets better as we go along. Okay? So there are alternatives to Picasa, but I wish that Google had published it as an open source project and not just said, we're done. Oh well. Anyway, next item. Now this is fresh. This is new. This is from today. Hooray. Chromecast owned 35% of the streaming device market in 2015. This is from Streaming Media blog or newsletter or whatever you want to call it. I get information from them. Anyway, and they're talking about the fact that the Google Chromecast, which I have long said is underrated. Really, I mean, people underrate what it can do. People diss it for I don't know why they do that. Probably because it's just, it's Google and it's not Roku. Roku is a whole different thing. It's a set-top box. It's designed to be a set-top box. Chromecast is Chromecast. It does what it does, but what it does very well. I'm not going to try to say that again because I wouldn't make it. It's the truth. Yes, this article, when I first read it, I went, what? The end of the world has come, so to speak. Microsoft hates open source. They always have. Steve Ballmer once said that Linux was a cancer upon software. Boy, he's kind of mean. Anyway, it's not. Linux is awesome. So the new Microsoft that is run by Satya Nadella, that Microsoft has embraced Linux more, not completely, but more. And they are now releasing Microsoft SQL Server for Linux. Yes, the Microsoft SQL Server database can now run on Linux. Did that wake you up, Fred? I thought it might. Fred's got a little lazy since I haven't been doing netcast. He's kind of like, Can't say as I blame him, you know. He's been having to put up with his voice himself, and he's an imaginary friend. So, this year's Pi Day. It's Pi. Yes. This year's Pi Day is special because, and this is weird. We know that Pi Day comes from the fact that this is March, which is 3, and the 14th, which is 14. So 3.14, blah, 3.141592653, etc., ad infinitum. But the deal is this. Last year's Pi Day was on 2015, so it was 3/14/15, which is carrying those numbers 3.1415, etc., all through there. So it was a very special year for Pi Day. But this year is special. Let's see if I can get this straight. Hardcore math fans started celebrating the day at exactly 9:26 a.m. 53 seconds. This was last year. There's a big reason to celebrate this year, too. Math enthusiasts are calling it Rounded Pi Day. When rounding pi to the 10,000th, that's 4 numbers past the decimal point, digit, it comes out to 3.1416, because you rounded, which matches today's date of March 14th, 2016. That seems like a bit of a stretch, but for all you math nerds out there, happy Rounded Pi Day. And pi is round. After all, as we learned long ago on the Arthur Smith Show, and if you're not from North Carolina, the central part of North Carolina, you probably don't even know what that's about, but there was a show called the Arthur Smith Show, and he had a guy called Cousin Ralph, who kind of dressed like a bum. And Arthur Smith would say something like, pi r squared, like the mathematical formula. And Cousin Ralph would say, pi r round, bunny bread r square. So there you go. Sharing a little bit of my Southern hick culture with you. Yes, so pi r round. Whoa! Yes, Fred woke up for sure because now he's giving us the Geek Software of the Week drum roll. At least the drum roll is clearer than my voice. Anyway, the Geek Software of the Week this week is Raimersoft, which is a company, Raimersoft's TapinRadio. TapinRadio. Now, you know that I love internet radio. Matter of fact, I help engineer 2 internet radio stations. So I'm really into the internet radio. Well, this software is free, and you can listen to internet radio, and you can record internet radio. So very cool. Definitely cool freeware. Now, they have a pro version that has a whole lot more features. You can allow multiple instances. You can schedule recordings. You can show the cover art. You can show the lyrics. You can have station listings updated weekly if you want to pay some money. But if you like the free is good because free is free, then go with the free one. Yes. Okay, that's about as much as my voice can take for this week. I have water here. I should have been drinking it. At least enough to get through the show. Anyway, until next time, remember that the doctor is out of here.
Dr. Bill, the Computer Curmudgeon, is a production of DrBillBailey.net with all the honors, rights, and privileges thereunto appertaining.